all great fighters call out their finishing moves.
No, they don't.
Hello there everyone, welcome back to a brand new show review. Today I'm going to review, as you can probably see, One Piece. One Piece, the live action show. Obviously, it has 8 episodes and it's currently on Netflix. And you're probably thinking, well, One Piece isn't that an anime? Yes, that is very true because they made a live action show about it. And to be honest, before I watched before I watched the live action One Piece show, I had zero idea what One Piece was about. Like, I know it was about the pirate, right? But that was pretty much it. Like, I had no, before study, right? I didn't even know nothing about the characters. Like, I know there was a guy called Luffy or Laufey or something, so that was it. That was the only thing I knew. But to be honest, I've got to say, One Piece now, I've seen this show, the live action one, I've got to say, holy shit. This show, it is based off an anime, right? So you can probably see a few anime style characters and a few elements you can probably see it in an anime. There are a few unrealistic creatures or items in this show, in this live action show, that obviously are from the anime. And if you were to be in the anime, obviously the Japanese animation style, it would work out. But in live action, it looks kind of weird, but after a while you get used to it. There are fish people, there are talking snails for some reason, like telephones. But anyway, to be honest, let's talk about the characters, because there are a lot of different characters I want to talk about. So let's start off with our main man, I guess, the main character, Monkey D. Luffy. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Monkey D. Luffy is actually a boy who ate a power fruit or a devil fruit, which grants him abilities beyond human capacity, right? He has stretchy arms and stretchy legs, and he can stretch himself, and his skin is made out of plastic. So he ate that fruit, or that devil fruit, and now he has plastic arms and legs, so he can stretch out very far. But obviously he's still a boy. He's very fun, very funny, I guess. He's very enthusiastic about his mission, because his mission is he wants to be the pirate king of the king of the pirates. So that's cool. I mean, sure, why not, right? I think the anime is currently on season 20 or something, I don't know, and I'm not quite sure. Like I said, I haven't seen the anime. I'm not quite sure if he is already the king of the pirates in the anime, but in the live action one he isn't. So yeah, anyway, hopefully his dream will become a reality one day. So hey, that's really cool. So alright, let's talk about the second character we get introduced to, which is Roronoa Zoro, which is I guess a more like a Japanese or a Asian character with 3 swords, and he likes he's like a swordsman. He likes fighting with his swords, and yeah, he has very good in combat and stuff like that, so that's nice. And I've got to say, this character, he's a very serious person, but I've got to say, every character of the crew that I'm going to talk about has his moments of shine, I guess, things where they shine really good, or where they're really good at. Like Monkey D. Luffy is very cool at keeping his crew together. Roroa Zoro, I think, it's very difficult to say those names, but anyway, Zoro, let's call him Zoro. Zoro is very good at fighting. He's the best swordsman, or he wants to be the best swordsman. And to be honest, dude, I'm very jealous of this man. I mean, he got the looks and he got the swords, man. Swords are fucking cool, man. Anyway, so the next character is Nami. Nami is she is a ginger. No, just kidding. Nami is a girl who doesn't really have a family, I guess. She tries to struggle with her connections, I guess. Let's put it like that. She has struggles with her connections, and she is a thief, but she also wants to be a part of a group, but she also doesn't want to be a part of a group. She's a mix between, she has mixed feelings, alright? But Nami is very strong, and she's a navigator. She's also a very smart girl, man. she is really nice, like, but she looks tough, and you know, to be honest, like in the anime, she looks fire. Not gonna lie, uh, but like you know, in live action one, she looks alright. Anyway, let's move on before it gets too too weird. No, just kidding. I love Nami. Nami is the best, and you know, that's that. But alright, the next one. I think the next one we get introduced to is what's his name? Usopp, right? Usopp. I think that's Usopp. Yeah, I think he was the third or the fourth one we get introduced to. So Usopp, he is actually a person who wants to be a pirate, but somehow, some way, he's actually scared to be a pirate. Like he always says, like, "Watch out, the pirates are coming," and people don't really believe him in his hometown because he's been doing that for years and years, and always saying, "Well, pirates are coming. Be warned and stay in your houses and stuff like that." You know, Usopp is a scared boy, but I think you know he's brave, and yeah, that's nice. He also has a little girlfriend in the show, which is cool, and yeah, Usopp is very good at throwing like his you know what's that called again? Little bombs with his damn, I can't really think of the weapon name. Anyway, he has like a crossbow. A crossbow, I think that's it, right? Or not? Well, catapult. Yeah, okay, but you know, a thing where he shoots from. He's cool. That's a really unique weapon to be honest. So that's nice. And yeah, he's cool. He's cool. And alright, next one, which is the fifth one, right? So I had Nami, Monkey, Zoro. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Sanji is the last one of the crew. Sanji is like a let's say in the live action show he's like British, but I did some research. He needs to be like French or something, and you know it suits obviously for like the live action one too. And the anime, I'm not quite sure. Maybe he has like a French accent or a Japanese French accent. I'm not quite sure. Anyway, but Sanji is a chef. Like he can cook brilliantly. Like, dude, I'm really jealous. Why don't I have a friend like Sanji? Dude, the guy is also very good at combat, like hand-to-hand combat. Just in general, in this live-action show was beautiful. Like, holy shit, I have never seen like hand-to-hand combat best like in a couple of months. I guess like in this show it was on point. Not gonna lie. So Sanji, he's a pretty cool character, and I can relate to him. He's a you know part French, so yeah, sure. Sanji is cool. Sanji can literally cook any meal, so that's cool. But we're not done yet because we need to talk about some other characters like the villains. So, all right. So let's talk about yeah, okay. Let's talk about Monkey D. Luffy's grandfather, which was I'm not quite sure who he is or his name is something. I'm not quite sure. Anyway, Monkey D. Luffy's grandfather, which is a villain, I guess, but he's like a police in this live action show. We have the police, which is like the marine, and you know, marines are people, actually, you know, police on sea, right? If that makes sense, just in a nutshell, I guess. So yeah, he is an old guy, but one thing I really liked about him, and one thing that does make sense or doesn't make sense, I'm not quite sure. Luffy has like a well, is it like a very not really Spanish accent, but like you can really hear he's not from like he doesn't have a British accent, he doesn't have a French accent. I think it's more like a Mexican accent or something. I'm not quite sure. But his grandfather has a Scottish accent, like a really hard Scottish accent. And dude, I loved obviously I loved this actor's accent, but also I love Scottish accent. So there we go. And I was like, shit, man, this guy is so dope. This guy is badass, but you know his Scottish accent just increases his coolness, I guess. So there we go. Yeah, all right. Who else do we have? I think we have Shanks. Yeah, Shanks is also not really a villain, but he is like a side character, a father figure to Luffy. So that's cool. And Shanks he's a pretty cool guy. He looks very cool and very chill. So hey, there we go. There we go. We also have for like villains we have Buggy the clown. Buggy the clown is also a villain, which I really like him. He's very unique. He's like a clown, a pirate clown, and you know, combination between a pirate and a clown put together. We have like freaking what's his name again? I just said his name. I can't remember it. Yeah, anyway, I said his name. But yeah, he is a very cool clown. Wait, was it? Oh god, I can't remember anyway, sorry. So yeah, there we go. He's a very cool character. He can also not really stretch, but he also ate some fruit like Monkey D. Luffy did. But he can actually detach his arms and legs and head, and also ears and everything actually from his body. So that's kind of sus, but hopefully anyway. So he's a pretty cool character. He can actually detach his limbs. So yeah, sure, cool, I guess. Yeah, the fish people were also villains. I don't really remember their names, but they were villains too. And there was also this woman at the beginning of the show, which was actually the first villain. She was alright. She was, she looked menacing, but I didn't really see a lot of menacing parts of her. Like she didn't really fight Monkey D. Luffy yet. Maybe a season 2, who knows? But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I'm not quite sure if I. Oh wait. Yeah. I talked about like the marine, right? But there is also a character we get introduced to in the first episode. I can't remember his name, but the guy with the glasses, right? He is also a fun character. He also has dreams to become a marine, and he is now a cadet, so that's nice. And his friend, which I kind of hate, dude. I really hate him. There's this one guy who, I can't stand him, man. He's such an annoying little brat. I hope he dies in season 2, or maybe he has like character development, obviously. But yeah, I don't really like that character. I'm going to put him on screen because I don't really remember his name, whatever. So yeah, oh yeah, and his father was also a villain, which was Hammer Hand. No wait, Axe Hand, Morgan or something. I'm not quite sure. But he was also a menacing villain. So 8 episodes. Every episode was like 1 hour long. So you had 8 hours of watchable content, I guess. Yeah, that was nice. Oh yeah, before we actually end the video, I also want to talk about the live action Cowboy Bebop show and why it was actually worse. Because Cowboy Bebop is personally my favorite anime. Because why not? But One Piece live action one was better than Cowboy Bebop live action. Could I see why? Probably yeah, because One Piece focused more on the characters and Cowboy Bebop focused more on like the story, I have to say. I've got to rewatch that stuff again. But that was my take, I guess. I really thought One Piece is about the characters and the lore, and they changed a few things. But Cowboy Bebop was sometimes totally different, and that wasn't really fun. So yeah, but no hate to Cowboy Bebop. I still really enjoy that show. Live action and anime. Anime is my favorite one, like I said. So yeah, there we go. That's that. But the problem is, there are currently strikes going on in Hollywood, and the problem is this second season is probably going to be around like 12 to 18 months that I saw after the strikes are done. So that's like maybe I'm not quite sure how long the strikes will last. Let's say another 4 months or something. I'm not quite sure. Yeah, hopefully not, but we'll see. Hopefully just a few more months, and then 12 to 18 months. So that will be around maybe year and a half, 2 years, maybe max 3 years till we get a season 2, which is fucking crazy, man. Shit, I am 20 by then, so holy shit, I'm 20 by then. Holy damn, that's insane. So I mean, you probably need to watch the season 1, or you should watch the anime by that time. So, but I'm going to stick to the live action one because, yeah, I don't really want to watch 1,000 episodes of an anime, and obviously I've seen season 1 now, and I think I'll stick to that. I mean, I might probably buy some manga because I've seen the first season and get into the lore more. But holy shit, 1,000+ episodes about the anime, that's insane. Just saying, I mean, I don't know. If you have the time, go watch it, but hey, just let me know if you have anything else to talk about. Maybe if you want to see more One Piece content, just let me know. I'll do some research and I'll see what I can do. So ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I will see you later. Or should I say, gum gum cannon! Boom!